Just kind of growing up, being a kid, I wanted to play sports. Soccer was one of the first ones we chose. The work with it, I enjoyed going outside and just juggling a ball or just passing a ball against the wall. Like I really enjoyed that. So I think it came naturally to continue soccer. So this is Bryant Field. This is where all of it started. Right here, it's not as bad now, but there's at one point, just a circle of dirt right here, because I would just sit here, passing a ball against the patio right there for hours, minutes, just get creative with it. I did a lot of imagining out here and, pretending, World Cup final, boom, shot, or whatever. So, yeah, it's super small, which, could also lead to some of my strengths in my game. I feel like I'm good in small spaces. So I think maybe something like this might be the reasons why.
Ethan worked relentlessly at becoming the best he could be. Ever since he was very, very small, he was out at fields, and even other coaches who weren't his coaches would always say he always had a ball with him, and he was always kicking a soccer ball around.
They told me, look, we want to do this. This is big. You're going to be the first one to do this, and I'm like, whoa, because I had no idea. I had no idea that would happen. I remember walking back to my car, and I was just like, yes, like that's awesome.
It was very scary. I was like, what are we doing? Because that felt very strange, because you don't know how, because I was working full-time, Kevin was working full-time. I didn't know how the school would work, but he adapted really quickly, and he's done well, so it worked out.
You couldn't put everybody in that situation where it's a self-paced learning or it's online or whatever. I mean, that takes a tremendous amount of discipline, and he was doing well in school as it was in a traditional school. So we kind of thought the risk was probably low with him, falling off the rails if he were to do it on his own.
This is where the other work gets done. For school, you got your laptop, other textbooks. All A's, 1B this semester, so pre-cal, yeah.
It's another steamy summer night here in South Texas. Toyota Field is the host of Week 14 of the USL regular season. And for San Antonio FC tonight, a look at their starting 11 features a very interesting name up top. Young Ethan Bryant, a product of the San Antonio FC Academy, makes his first ever start in USL play.
Anytime your kid's on the field, you want them to be successful. Even though, had he not been successful in that first game, it's okay because he's 16. But I felt really good because I was like, he's already made some kind of an impact, and it was positive.
Challenge. Anisha, San Antonio with the ball back. Gordon, down he goes. Advantage San Antonio. Onside play. Elizondo into the box. Elizondo 1-0 San Antonio FC as Cesar Elizondo delivers right before halftime.
What an important effort from Cesar Elizondo. A great little ball from Ethan Bryant. Just clipped it up over the top. Tons of backspin on it to sit for him.
Very proud, right? I think the players are, the locker room is. Ethan's a young player in that locker room that's, he's grown up in San Antonio, and he's the first of a lot of young players coming through, the academy with Nick Evans and the ETP program that we have, and he's taken full advantage of his opportunity. So to see that come to life, I think everybody knows it's a special moment.
Go through this season, get to Seattle. Walk me through that play. What was going on?
Yeah. Our left back, Greg Cochran, played a really good left-footed ball down the line to Lance Lang. And I see Lance look up, and I'm kind of trotting along the top of the box, and he serves a ball in, pretty pacey ball.
Guzman inside the 18.
And I see it in the air, and I'm literally just sprinting at the ball now.
Instead, it's Bryant.
Bar down and then back up in the net, and I was so happy.
My goodness, what a finish, young fella.
That's what all this leads to, stuff like that. And I don't think that's what everyone gets, is like, why do you do all this? Well, did you see the goal? Like, that's why I do that. It was definitely a moment where, you know, I'll remember forever, and, you know, coaches and players were congratulating me, and I've, you know, grown up here, you know, whether it's going to college and playing college soccer and then doing whatever, or if it's going overseas or going MLS. I don't know what path it's going to be, but I think it's going to end with me playing at where I should be, at the highest level I can possibly be. Being able to sign your first contract and to get your first goal, get your first appearance, it's stuff you don't forget. So I think San Antonio and San Antonio FC will always be my home.